Hello guys, I'm going to show you how to use the FinalSkore platform. First of all, we have to select the league that we're going to analyze. I'm choosing the NCAA here for demonstration purposes, but feel free to choose any other one of your choice. Then we have to insert the points each team scored in each quarter. Since this is an NCAA game, we're talking about two halves of 20 minutes each. This information is usually found on the Table tab of the betting company you're using. So here we insert the points for each half. First half, 37 points for the home team and 34 for the away team. And for the second half, 16 points for the home team and 24 for the away team. We can see that about 13 minutes have already been played. After that, just hit Make Prediction and we should see the predicted final score for this game. Keep in mind that we would rather bet below this value here and above this value here. This is a probability distribution where the further to the left or right we go, the higher our chances of winning the bet. On this page, we also have the win probability and other additional statistics. Up here, we have the team analysis section so we can compare Drexel against St. Joseph's. Let's see if we can find any patterns. Here we can see how many points on average each team scores and whether these teams have a direct history as shown here. We can also check the league analysis where we can view several different metrics to understand what to expect beforehand. We can see an overview of the entire league, win analysis as shown here, scoring analysis so you know the averages for each team, performance between periods, showing how many points on average each team scores in the second half, and also consistency analysis, ensuring our predictions work as expected. Now, going back to the prediction results, the goal is to keep this updated every minute to check the range we should focus on. On the Bet365 page, we go to Create Bet, select over or under total points, and wait. Usually these values tend to increase whenever a team scores. Since we already know what to expect, we wait for a sequence of points and then place our bet. We can see in our distribution curve that the expected value is 138.8, while the betting platform shows odds for 144.5 points. For this demo, we're using Bet365, but it's always good to compare odds across multiple betting companies. It may impact whether we decide to place a bet or not. Let's update it. Now it shows 141.2. Let's update it. The platform shows 143.5, and since the distribution curve is trending to the right, let's wait for this value to increase so we can bet that the total points will be lower than expected. In this case, the higher the score shown on the betting platform, the better. Since we want to get closer to the edges, this would be a good spot. Let's update again and wait. It's ranging from 139 to 143.5, so any value above that would be fine. After a few points are scored, we place our bet. That's the timing we needed. Now we just have to wait until the game is over. A few minutes later, I noticed that the odds were increasing while our predictions remained stable. It was the perfect moment to place another bet. Bet365 really wanted us to win this one. But remember, the odds can vary from platform to platform. In the end, we can see the final score. 141 points, exactly within the range we expected. And we can see our returns here, almost doubling the amount we bet. Remember to bet responsibly. No bet is ever guaranteed. But it's always smarter to bet with data, not emotion.